Rocky Mountain National Park is even more spectacular from its trails than from its roads. The trail to Loch Vale takes us to a spot between high walls. Up the valley, across the length of the loch, a jagged ridge seems ready to fall into your lap. If you are allowed only one hike in our national park, climb to the loch. In summer, the shuttle bus is the most pleasant way to reach the Glacier Gorge trailhead. Usually a ranger or a volunteer in a brown baseball cap will be at that parking area to answer questions and to point out the trail at the west end of the asphalt. Stretch your legs on a 100-yard descent, then step slowly up on steep stone steps. The slower we hike, the farther we can go. We bear right at the signed trail junction and continue up to a rail fence and another sign. It shows that we could have started down from Bear Lake to get to this spot. We will turn sharply left and soon find an easing of the grade. After 2 bridges, the grade steepens. We resume our hike to the heights. Prospect Canyon is on our left. After half a mile of twisting trail, Alberta Falls pounds down that gorge beside the trail. Most people enjoy the view of the falls and return to the trailhead from here. We persevere. We are halfway to the loch. Twist half a mile further and note the trail which goes downhill toward Long's Peak. It will cross Glacier Creek and then go uphill many miles. We switch back a mere 1/10 of a mile to stare straight at Half Mountain, a shoulder on a ridge of that highest peak in the park. The ice which shoved down Glacier Gorge carried away the west side of Half Mountain. The trail levels and takes us halfway around East Glacier Knob, the rocky cliff on our right. We will enter the narrower of the 2 gorges that we see, drop to a 4-way junction, follow the sign straight ahead toward Loch Vale. Mills Lake is to the left and Lake Hayaha is to the right. Aha, straight ahead, up again. We have come 3/4 of the distance and 6/10 of the elevation. Given the lack of oxygen, that works out to about half of the effort. Wait for me. I will intentionally slow down. We can look down through the trees to Icy Brook, the outlet from the loch. Also through the trees, the precipitous S-Gully cuts through cliffs on the north side of Thatch Top Mountain. Ice climbers enjoy that cliff in winter. After a pair of switchbacks, the precarious nature of our own shelf trail is more obvious. A short pull after the second set of switchbacks puts us at the east end of our high lake. The length of the lake justifies calling it the loch. Returning on the same trail is almost like being on a new trail. We have a fresh set of panoramas nearly the entire way back to the car.